Please read the disclaimer. Okay then. And then just L. Don't do that. Oh dear. What's this? Oh god, this menu. Alright. Potentially be able to fix this. Might have to go with the old plugin settings. I know I haven't done the intro yet. Just give me a second. We have to see if we can fix this. If we can fix this first. Because we might not. That's not good, is it? Alright, well, I was going to say welcome. I'm Bio. And we're doing some more PlayStation 2 randoms. This time around it is Battle Engine Aquila. A game that, yeah, don't do that again. A game that was released for the PlayStation 2, PC, and original Xbox, developed by Lost Toys and published by Atari South America. Released in 2003. This game is the second out of the two games that the developer Lost Toys made. The other being Ball Breakers, also known as Moho, a game I covered as part of the PlayStation 1 randoms. So this game popped up randomly, and I know what you're thinking. Not exactly much we can work on here with the old menu, but we might be able to get through the menu. We might be able to get through the menu to the actual game itself. Potentially. If we can get through everything. The L must be loading, so if we can get through this and get to the actual game itself, it may be just that the menus are fucked. Right, FMV's fine. Oh, there we go. See? We're actually in the game.
Welcome aboard. Now, don't touch anything and I'll take you through the instrumentation.
There you go. So, the first thing to note is the menus are fucked in the PS2 emulator, but you can actually get into the game itself.
I'll demonstrate them later. The circle to your left is your scanner. Enemy units show up in
Okay.
red. Friendly units
So that's the
in
mini
blue.
map. Yes, thank you.
If you ever need to review these messages, check out Aquila's message log in the pause menu.
Cool.
Systems nominal.
I have a feeling this game would probably work better on PC,
One determines the direction
but
of the channel,
graphics-wise,
which way Aquila faces.
looks okay, I guess, for 2003.
Battle engine to the
Would have
inner
probably
lock
looked
on
way
your
better
HUD.
on the PC, but
Notice how objectives that you are given are marked as yellow dots on your scanner.
well, you got to think if you know Ball Breakers or Moho, or watch my video where I covered the game, did a quick play of it. It's a very different game than this, 100%. This is more like Armored Core kind of shit. Well, maybe not Armored Core, but so we're in this giant mech thing. That's interesting. It's like it comes up with like the building and that. All right, so it's wanting us to move over there, I think. But I want to get a bit of an idea of how this works exactly. I'm going to be honest, the controls actually aren't too bad. Like, the rotation is it's nominal. That's what I'll say. So the rotation of the camera or the aiming is not slow enough where it would be a bother to me, but not fast enough where I'd think, wow, okay, it's going to be difficult to aim. Obviously, the faster it is, the faster DPI you have, generally speaking. You know, I have my DPI on PC to be quite high, but again, we're using an analog stick here, so you don't want the analog stick to particularly move like the speed of fucking sound. You want it to be reasonable. So let's see if we can fire. No. Okay. I don't know what I'm exactly doing here by pressing that button, but it seems at the moment we can't really shoot anything, so that's fine. Just wanted to see. So we're going to move up to this area. I think this is where we got to go. We got to go in here.
Now make your way to the firing range for target practice.
There we go. So yeah,
I'll mark the location on your HUD again.
our weapons are disabled at the moment. Music's okay. It's a bit like OTT for the mission we're in. This is the training mission, basically, the practice mission, the tutorial.
In a moment, we're going to activate your weapon system.
There we go.
Here's your weapon indicator. This shows you what weapon is currently selected. It also allows you to keep track of its temperature or remaining ammo level.
Okay.
IS-5 pulse cannon is your primary weapon. It can be fired rapidly or charged up to release a larger round. Now destroy the 3 tanks and that building marked on your HUD. As an energy weapon, it never runs out of ammo, but it can overheat. It is most effective against enemy vehicle motors.
So it fires at a fairly rapid rate if you press it hard enough, and wants us to destroy the building. Oh, okay. And now the building's destroyed.
Equipped with a rapid-fire Vulcan cannon. It has limited target tracking facilities, so it's really easy to use.
That's
There are
pretty
3
cool, though.
troops nearby. Try the Vulcan cannon on them. You have limited ammo with this one, and it's only really effective against infantry or lightly armored units.
Okay. So what button is that? The L one? R? Okay, I'm guessing that's what that is.
Track them down using your scanner. Pick your targets carefully and don't damage the surrounding buildings. Aquila is also fitted with a zoom control. You can use this to get a closer view of targets at distance.
So yeah, the frames have dropped slightly. But I feel like that's because there's a lot happening on the screen at the moment. There we go, the frames are going back up now. Whee! We can slide down. There we go. I think they hit us once.
Energy is used to power the shields in walker mode or enable you to fly in jet mode. It will regenerate whilst you're on the ground. This is your armor level.
Okay.
As Aquila takes damage, the protective plating gets destroyed. If this gauge reaches 0, then you're in big trouble. Aquila can also perform emergency dodge maneuvers. Rapidly moving left and right will cause her to dash right. That fighter is going to attack. Try using those moves to avoid these incoming missiles. Incoming missiles show us as triangles on the threat zone.
So you can do like this little dodge.
On missiles to your left and so on.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
You can dodge him out of the way by using like some kind of quick step. See if we can shoot this boy. I guess we can't shoot him,
Missile.
so he comes a missile.
Not to worry. I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Yeah, I guess I got hit by the
Now I
last
want you
two.
to engage jet mode and land on that island to the south. Aquila isn't designed for aquatic activities, so be careful.
Okay, so we can fly around as well.
In the walker mode over the target. Use your retro thrusters to touch down softly.
Oh, I don't think that was too soft there.
Remote drones. Take them out of the air in jet mode. Need I remind you about the water? In jet mode, push forwards to accelerate and back to brake.
Okay. So the jet mode even controls okay. I gotta admit, this game's not too bad, really.
Nicely done. Bring Aquila to this location for the next section.
So the X button is for landing safely. So hold square, and you press the X. So basically, what you do.
This is a repair.
It's interesting. So you press square to go into the jet mode, and then you press square again to come out of it. But you can come out of the jet mode in the air and hold down the X button, and your like landing thrusters will go into action and slow down your descent. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty decent.
Need a hand with those drones. We're activating the base defenses.
We'll just stay. If I just stay here.
Check your targets, rookie. I don't want any damage done to these defenses.
I don't think Kramer's going to be too happy, Hawk.
Get that good-for-nothing punk out of
Well.
the metal engine before he kills someone.
Oh, okay. So I failed that one. All right. Oh, don't put me at the beginning again. Oh, fuck off. No way. No way, mate. No way. No way am I going through that again. All because I didn't really understand what I was supposed to be doing. I will like to point out that I am reading, even though I may not be listening to what they're saying, I am reading all the text that goes past as I'm talking. And I'm sorry, but you failed to explain what that does very well. Makes me laugh. It's like, you like, oh, all that she told you is defeat the things, and this thing can be used to heal. I'm like, okay. But what she doesn't tell you is, oh yeah, even if you can use that to heal, if you get hit too many times, you fail. Well, you didn't tell me that, did you? You didn't say that to me. And now you've yeeted me back here to the very beginning of the fucking level, and you expect me to play it, like, oh yeah, you play again? No, doesn't work like that, Sonny Jim. So I like the idea of the game, but I'm not going to play again if it's going to fucking yeet me back to the beginning of the level. The game can go fuck itself, to be honest. So I like the game though. I do, don't get me wrong. Even though I say that to me that's just bad game design. People say about checkpoints, too many checkpoints. I like the whole checkpoint system. Certain games don't need it. Dark Souls doesn't need it. Like certain games are built in a certain way where they don't need checkpoints. This is cut. This is cut of the barrel, right? I don't care what you say. This is 2003. You're making basically gunmetal again. You're making fucking Mecha Warrior. Mecha Warrior came out before this. I can't remember when Gunmetal came out, but you're making a similar game to that. Make checkpoints. Unless you're going for an overly difficult game, checkpoints should be all over the place. Each time I completed a combat, each time I completed a part of the tutorial, it should have quick saved. It should have had a checkpoint. Should have done something. Because again, if it had put me back to where it was like, oh, here's the repair thing, defeat the enemies, I would have gone, okay, fair enough. Now I know. See, that's the difference. Now I know if I get hit too much, you're gonna fail me, game. Because again, my armor was still fine. My armor and health or whatever was still fine. But if I got hit too many times, I fail. You didn't say that to me, game. I would have had another crack at it. But because you've punished me for the fact that you have failed to explain something to me, and you're blaming me like it's my fault for it. It's like, oh, okay, game. I just won't play you anymore. Oh dear. I feel like some people like look at this like these videos and go, wow, you really think a game should have like checkpoints back then? I know this game came out in 2003, but I can still comment on what it should have had. And you may say, well, 2003 they didn't really have checkpoints. They did. This genre didn't have checkpoints. That's the only thing. Checkpoints have been around. The whole saving has been around for a long time. You telling me the PlayStation 1 didn't have a fucking memory card? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just, it ends up me going on a rant. That's what happens. But the bottom line is, I do like this game. It controls very well for a PlayStation. The whole entire aiming controls very well for an analog-based PlayStation 2 game. Again, obviously the best version of this game is going to be the PC version by far, because with mouse and keyboard, this game would be probably way easier and just be, it'll probably look better because the graphics would be slightly better. Obviously, I'm guessing this game must have not done too well because Lost Toys didn't make another game. This was the last game they made, which is kind of unfortunate. But Moho was an interesting game, or Ball Breakers in this case. It was interesting. There was nothing really else like it that I could think of during that time. But yeah, I think this is a fine game. It's just it could do with a checkpoint system. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.